Warri sits quietly between land and water. From above, it looks peaceful, rivers winding through mangroves, houses clustered around creeks, oil pipelines stretching into the distance. But this calm surface hides a history shaped by struggle. For generations, Warri was home to the Itsekiri, the Ijaw, and the Arobo people. They traded, farmed, fished, and celebrated life on the same soil. Differences existed, but they lived with them. Then power arrived, not as peace, but as politics. Colonial administration recognized Warri as an Itsekiri kingdom, placing traditional authority in the hands of the Olu of Warri. What was once cultural leadership slowly became political advantage. Other communities began to feel sidelined, unheard. Years passed, but the tension remained. When oil was discovered beneath the land and water of Warri, everything changed. Pipelines cut through villages, gas flares burned day and night, oil companies arrived, followed by government interest. But development did not follow. Instead, questions grew louder. Who owns this land? Who speaks for the people? Who controls the wealth? The struggle moved from words to anger. In the late 1990s, a government decision to relocate a local government headquarters ignited years of unresolved grievances. What looked like a simple administrative move became a symbol of exclusion. Violence erupted. Houses were set on fire. Gunshots echoed through streets once filled with laughter. Neighbors fled from neighbors. Warri burned, not just in flames, but in trust. Families ran with whatever they could carry. Children cried as they crossed creeks in overcrowded boats. Mothers searched for missing sons. Fathers watched homes they built with their hands turn to ash. The city emptied. Markets closed, schools shut down. Fear ruled the night. As the conflict intensified in the early 2000s, armed youth groups emerged. The creeks became hideouts. Oil production was disrupted. Foreign workers were evacuated. The government responded with force. Soldiers patrolled the waterways. Military boats cut through the creeks. Checkpoints appeared overnight. Peace was imposed, but it was fragile. Many lives had already been lost. Many wounds remained open. Behind every statistic was a human story. A child who stopped going to school. A trader who lost a shop, a fisherman who lost his river. For years, Warri lived with the consequences of division. Then slowly, something changed. Community leaders began to talk. Traditional rulers met across ethnic lines. Youth groups were engaged. Boundaries were reviewed. Dialogue replaced gunfire. Healing did not come overnight, but it came. Today, Warri stands again, not without scars, but with lessons. The creeks are busy once more. Markets are alive, children walk to school. The land that once cried now whispers hope. The Warri crisis is more than a local conflict. It is a reminder that when identity, land, and resources are handled without fairness, peace becomes fragile. But it is also proof that understanding, dialogue, and inclusion can rebuild what violence destroys. Warri survived, and its story must never be forgotten. END